Welcome to the 25th episode of the Crumbl Cookies Weekly Review. Oh, we got a really good week this week. Oh man, happy Crumbl Monday to all you out there in the Crumbl community. It's interesting discovering all these different places. I'm finding diehard Crumbl fans, Discord and Reddit, and all these interesting conversations that pop up. It's funny reading one of them. They're debating about whether it's possible or not to eat 6 cookies in one sitting, if it can be done. I'm thinking, yeah, it can be done. It's done pretty easily. And, and there's a lot of people, I think they figure because they can't do it, it can't be done. You know what I mean? So I'd like to do, at some point, you guys let me know what you want to see or let me know what you think. Maybe doing a live feed where I'll, eat 6 Big Macs and 6 Crumbl cookies in one sitting live. So you can't, there's no debating whether or not it's done. So I don't know. It sounds like fun. There's a lot of different ideas with that, but a lot of these conversations are pretty funny. Now, incidentally, you were going to hear me say something today that you may never hear again come out of my mouth. I have a slight issue today. I'm not very hungry. Don't ask me what's going on. I must be sick or something. My body's a little bit achy, but extraordinarily rare occasion where I just don't have much of an appetite. And we got not only 5 cookies, but some high-calorie ones. So, somehow I think I'm going to find a way, though. All right, let's get into this week's cookies. Oh, man. Oh, this week is absolutely incredible. We have cookie dough, milk glaze featuring fruity pebbles, blueberry cheesecake, rocky road, and churro. Oh, man. This is... Now, a few of these I've had before, and a few of them I haven't. And, all right, let's just dig in. Oh, man. And here we go. Cookie dough. Oh, man. Yep. I did this one a while back. It is clocking in at the highest calories, 920, more than any cookie I've ever seen, and totally worth it. All right, let's see if it's as good as I remember. Brown sugar cookie, cookie dough buttercream, and cookie dough pieces. It is a fairly sweet cookie, but not too crazy sweet. That brown sugar cookie itself is amazing. It's served chilled, which is just, I love their chilled cookies. Oh man, absolutely delicious cookie. As you can see, fairly well balanced there. It's a good sized cookie, decent amount of the buttercream, and they actually do put a, decent amount of the cookie dough crumbs on there. You definitely taste it. And yeah, overall, very, very solid cookie. Sweet, yes, but not bone-crushingly sweet. Amazing. Last bite. All right, let's move on to cookie number 2. Got a new one for me. It is the milk glaze featuring fruity pebbles. All right, I better be careful how I show this. It's just going to spill on the floor, but yeah, it's got quite a bit of fruity pebbles on there, and they are a little bit loose. It's on the back side too, but I'm not going to flip it because all this stuff is going to spill. And all right, here we go. That's not what I expected at all. So it's like a milk sugar cookie with a milk glaze and fruity pebbles. What I taste immediately is fruity pebbles. And I taste it pretty strong. And considering I thought I would taste more of the sugar or the cookie or something else, this just tastes like a fruity pebbles cookie. Good texture. It's a little bit crisper than I thought it would be outside of the fruity pebbles, but wow, this is really fascinating. All right, let's see how this keeps going here. Not a huge cookie, but again, a lot of Fruity Pebbles on there, and they're baked into the cookie. They're on the bottom of the cookie. They're everywhere. And again, like a milk sugar cookie, I wasn't sure what to really expect of that. I don't really taste so much a sugar cookie. I taste the Fruity Pebbles on top. I taste the Fruity Pebbles within the cookie. I mean, it should be called a Fruity Pebbles cookie because that's exactly what it is. Fascinating cookie. Last bite. All right. Oh boy. Here we are moving on to cookie number 3. We have blueberry cheesecake. This one's got a pretty large dollop of blueberry on there. And, you know, I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this cookie. Chilled, my favorite cookie of all time, hands down, is the raspberry cheesecake. Better than the strawberry cheesecake, but I heard this one is up there, so, oh boy, here we go. Man, it don't get much better than that. Oh. Blueberries are tart. It's not as strong, considering how much blueberry is on here. It's not as strong as a blueberry flavor as I was expecting. But, you know, with the chilled graham crust, the cream cheese cheesecake frosting. Oh, man. This is just ridiculous. Oh, I need a few more of these cookies. Oh. As you can see, they're standard graham cheesecake type cookie. A good amount of that cheesecake frosting on there and a healthy amount of the blueberry. Oh, I got more of that blueberry tartness in that last bite. Very fresh, very delicious. Doesn't taste artificial at all, which I'm very sensitive to. I can't stand fruity flavors that taste artificial. Oh. Unbelievable. Last bite. Jump on in to cookie number 4. We have Rocky Road. All right, nice. Not really colorful, but contrast of the chocolate cookie with the marshmallow in there. Rocky Road really don't do much for me. Never been a huge fan of it. Don't dislike it. I mean, I'll eat it. But we got a chocolate cookie with melted marshmallow baked into there and some semi-sweet chips and some almonds. So, all right, here we go. This has a very, very strong, almost like a dark chocolate brownie flavor. The texture on the marshmallow is really nice. I like that, but you really just don't taste it. And with the semi-sweet chips in there as well, oh my gosh, this cookie is just a straight up chocolate bomb. It's really hard to taste. I mean, I don't even taste the almonds. The chocolate is just so strong on it. All right, we'll keep it going. There you can see, cookie's a little thinner than I was expecting. It's a little drier than I was expecting also, and that really just doesn't help the case for this cookie for me. Yeah, I'm not digging it. It's just so utterly chocolate dominant. And again, I don't dislike chocolate, It's just really, really strong. I like chocolate maybe a little bit more on the mild side, maybe slightly on the more sweeter side. Again, I still really just don't taste almonds. All I just taste is the kind of the dark chocolate brownie and the semi-sweet chips. Whoop. Last bite. Woo! All right, cookie number 5. There is no question I am a little bit fuller than I normally am at this point. Not going to affect my judgment. I've had this cookie before. If anything, it's a good lesson to see how they are when I eat them first versus last. So here we are, the churro. All right, this, oh man, what a hefty, thick, dense cookie. Tons of the buttercream on there. Oh, this is, oh, very excited. Very good cookie. I mean, it's sweet for sure. The cookie itself is excellent. Cinnamon, that cinnamon buttercream. I mean, you do get that taste of like kind of the fried churro. And then the cinnamon sugar on top. I mean, it's just done really, really well. Like I said, it is, for me, this cookie is just a little on the sweet side. I remember that the first time I had it as well. Same here. Still absolutely delightful though. Here we go. You see, it's a pretty thick cookie for sure. A lot of buttercream on there. Yeah, a lot of flavor. Alrighty, last bite, and it's a big one. And there you have it. 5 cookies down, exactly 4,000 calories in cookies. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot harder when you're not hungry. I definitely feel more full than I usually do, and I already feel the sugar getting to my brain. So, a little bit tougher this week. Note to all you out there, if you're gonna eat 5 cookies, make sure you're hungry before you do it. Otherwise, it's a lot more challenging. So, all right, I'm gonna give it time to process here, and we're gonna come back and give these cookies individual ratings and a weekly score. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, still alive. Sugars is getting to me this week. All right, let's start with the cookie dough. Again, I've had this before, and this cookie is really good. I've mentioned in the past that I'm not like a cookie dough person. I mean, I like it, but it doesn't do anything special to me. So the first time I had this, I'm thinking like, oh, this is gonna be too sweet or whatever it is. The cookie is just really, really good. It's balanced well. Yes, it is a bit on the sweet side with the cookie dough buttercream. But overall, everything just works together. It just tastes really good, and if you like cookie dough, I mean, this cookie is just going to be unbelievable. So, excellent cookie. I'm going to give this one a 9. Next, we have the milk glaze featuring Fruity Pebbles. Not often do cookies just come out and just slap me in the face, utterly surprised by how they taste. This one did that to me. I was just not expecting that at all. I bite into it, and I mean, it is a Fruity Pebble explosion as a cookie. And, you know, it didn't taste like stale Fruity Pebbles either. They tasted like, you know, fresh out of the box. They were really good. You know, the milk glaze, the milk sugar cookie. You know, I'm not really tasting a lot of milk, but you kind of get that, you know, it wasn't like eating dry Fruity Pebbles. Like, you had the cookie texture, the milk glaze consistency. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty delightful cookie. I'm not, you know, the craziest Fruity Pebble fan, but I do like it. Just a very interesting cookie. I'm going to give that one an 8.5. Next, we have the blueberry cheesecake. Oh, man. I, again, had just unrealistically high expectations for this cookie that really no cookie could live up to. It did. I mean, I'm speechless. I just don't know what to say about this cookie. I mean, it's perfect, but as near perfect as you can be. I love the chilled graham cracker crust cookies, buttery, just delicious. The cheesecake, cream cheese frosting, and then the blueberry, similar to the raspberry, not quite as tart, but it still had the tartness, yet it wasn't overly sweet. It just had a fresh blueberry, and you balance those three things together, I mean, it just don't get much better than that. That's gonna get my second 10. Next, moving on to the Rocky Road. Yeah, this cookie wasn't as good. It was, I think it was a little bit on the dry side. I don't know if it was intended to be that way. The marshmallow in there was cool. It was, it's real marshmallow. You bite it, it's almost like you're eating a pizza with mozzarella cheese. Great texture, but, you just don't taste it. Like, I could have done with a lot more of the marshmallow in there. The chocolate was very strong tasting, almost like a dark chocolate. And then the semi-sweet, adds to that more intense chocolate flavor. So for you chocolate lovers out there that want that just real intense chocolatey flavor, this cookie is really going to do it. I mean, now I've eaten a lot of different types of Rocky Road ice creams and things like that. Normally they're not this intense chocolate, so I just don't feel like it's balanced properly. It's just, I didn't taste the almonds, I didn't taste the marshmallow. Like, if I close my eyes and eat it, I would just say this is just a straight up intense chocolate cookie. So I think the balance is a little bit off. Definitely not my jam. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Lastly, moving on to the Churro cookie. Oh, this cookie is just fantastic. I love cinnamon, and I love cinnamon sugar, Cinnabon, churros, Indian fried bread, you name it, all that stuff is just fantastic. This cookie is phenomenal. Now, I don't think it's perfect. I do believe there's just too much buttercream, the cinnamon buttercream on there, and I think it's a little bit too sweet. I had that issue with it the first time. I'm nitpicking a little bit, but still absolutely delicious. It tastes like a churro. I mean, what more is to say? Just kind of like a sweet churro. So, excellent cookie. I'm gonna give that one a 9. And that is going to give the total weekly score of 43.5 with an average cookie score of 8.7. Very solid week indeed. In fact, I was looking forward to this week for quite some time. Did not disappoint. Some just amazing cookies as part of this lineup for me, with the exception of the Rocky Road. All those cookies were fabulous. And again, blueberry cheesecake, the second 10 in 25 weeks. I don't give them very often, only 2 cookies. Yeah, that was a sheer delight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you found this information useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in next week's episode. Take care.